how much they would.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on from that, but staying in college football.
College football, yep.
Another story that's kind of popped up on the scene. Obviously, this year, one of the biggest names that popped up this year that kind of rose on the scene was Diego Pavia.
Yep.
He was a Heisman
candidate.
Got a lot of swag to him and all that kind of stuff. And so the thing I didn't know about Diego Pavia was technically
he wasn't supposed to play this
he
year.
wasn't supposed to play this year.
Yeah.
But he filed a lawsuit against the NCAA and saying that his 2 years at the JUCO level should not count toward his NCAA eligibility.
Yeah, so what he sued for was the NCAA's ruling that count junior college seasons toward the limit of the 4 seasons of NCAA competition. Pavia argued the rules unfairly restrict former JUCO players and limit their ability to make money through name, image, and likeness deals. The lawsuit claims that it violates the federal antitrust law by restricting competition in the labor market for college athletes. Mm-hmm. That was the gist of his lawsuit.
Right.
He got an injunction granted last year in December that allowed him to play this year, 2025. He lost at the district court level, or the NCAA lost, and he got a blanket waiver. Mm-hmm. Just let him play for this year and this year only, which is all he really needed. But he is still suing for precedents at this point to make it available for other JUCO athletes, that your years playing in JUCO, which is a different league altogether, it's not governed by.
It's the NJCAA, something like that?
NJCAA. That those years should not count towards the NCAA because that you the NCAA don't govern that body of JUCO athletes.
Right.
And we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest question really is, does JUCO count?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it real simple. Let me tell you why I'm nervous about this.
Okay, go ahead.
So on the academic side,
Mm-hmm.
right, it counts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It counts, right?
You transfer.
You could transfer credits from a junior college to a university. Right?
Yes.
People may not think it matters, but I do.
It does.
Because schools are greedy. They want money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've seen schools do this with certain people who I know personally, where, you know what, we're not going to.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We're not going to honor some of these credits.
Yeah.
You got to come here and start over as a freshman or whatever.
Yeah, these are the credits you got to take because we don't recognize those.
Yeah, we don't recognize these classes.
So what I'm nervous about is if this lawsuit goes through and it wins, then now that might apply to everything across the board. So now schools can be like, you want to come to this university? You got to take our classes. So yes, we'll take you because your GPA is better now compared to maybe when you were in high school.
Yeah.
Great,
yeah.
Awesome. But you got to start all over and go to school for an extra 4 years. Now, also, you got to think about it from because you can get student aid and all that kind of stuff. And I think you only get a couple of 8 years or something like that. If memory serves me right,
it's years plus attendance, plus credit hours.
Yeah.
So it's how many credit hours that you need for your degree field. It's very granular.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, that is a part of it. Like how long you've been attending for your federal aid to count.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm thinking about it from that standpoint because I'll be honest with you. I think that junior college to me should count.
That's fair.
Personally,
okay.
It is football.
Yeah.
And you're doing it because you want to get a better chance of playing for a better school or whatever.
Right.
You could walk on somewhere.
Yeah.
You could take that chance, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing about college we have to remember is it's a series of chances. It's just like life.
Yep.
You have to make decisions.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself, okay, just like people back in the day, all right, if I take this JUCO route, there's 2 years of eligibility gone.
Yeah.
That means that by the time if everything shakes right and I get to go to university, I got 2 years to make some happen.
To make something happen.
To make something happen, which will make you grind harder. If you knew that you had a limited amount of time to make some shake, I would like to think that you the urgency
I think
within you.
For me, it's about age. Because we've seen over the last couple of years, because COVID kind of jacked shit up.
Right.
We had dudes who was 25, 24, being starters in college football, and it's like y'all are well past. And that's for a reason, of course, but you were well past the time you were supposed to be here.
Right.
Which gave you an extra, It gave you some extra rope
Right.
and allowed some guys to get out there and get in the league. But I'm thinking about it from that standpoint. It's like we got to that the time of you getting extra time should be up now.
Right.
So I kind of agree with you where it's like at some point we don't need dudes 25, 26, 27 trying to make it through college football. At some point your college days are done.
Yes.
And you got to go out and make it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the biggest thing at this point. I don't want to see that happening where it's like we keep giving rope to guys whose time was up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We gotta get past that now. When you 20, you graduate with everybody else. When you're 22, 23, 24, that's the maximum limit.
Right.
Once you get past 24, it's like, all right, man, you need to go out to the real world and try to make it there.
Yeah.
You can't keep trying to get us to help you out there.
And I get what he's saying from an NIL standpoint because guys should be able to maximize
Yeah.
as much money as they possible. So I should have 4 years, but it's like, dog, that's not how real. That's just not
Yeah,
how it
that's not
works.
how it works. Yeah.
That's just not how it works. Like you because now, and I'm not saying there's no knock against him because NIL is still kind of relatively new.
Yeah.
But if you're a guy coming up now in high school, you can start making money then.
Yeah. True.
So like so now it's like okay, you know what time it is. Put the effort in.
Yep.
Get a good look somewhere.
And I think for me, JUCO was a second chance type of situation anyway.
Yeah.
Like this was you didn't do what you were supposed to do in your high school or college. And JUCO was your second chance.
Sometimes. Maybe other scenarios. Maybe you got hurt. Maybe,
could be.
Maybe you went to a small school and nobody was checking for y'all.
Yeah.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying? Like
financial reasons too.
Financial.
reasons,
That's true. But either way, it's a second chance, and it's the only one that you got.
Right.
You can't keep getting handed second chances.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to make the tough decision and say, I gotta go. I gotta believe in myself enough that if I'm a UDFA, I can make it.
Yeah.
If I'm a walk-on for college, I'm that good. I'm going to go take someone's spot.
Yeah.
That still has to be there, or else that I think waters down the college experience more than NIL does.
Mm-hmm.
Is when it's like, okay, you keep not succeeding, but you're still here,
Right.
and we should have cut bait from you just because we have to.
And I think you make a great point. It is a second chance.
Yeah.
You get a chance to refine and rebuild your skills and all that kind of stuff in a more smaller environment.
Yeah, less pressure.
You less pressure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then you can make an argument that technically you're getting 2 more chances.
Yeah.
You get 2 years after high school, which you have 4 years to prove yourself.
Yep.
You get 2 more years to refine hone your skills. You get another chance to play, football. You know what I'm saying? So like, at some point it's like, all right, like
how many more chances should we keep giving you?
And not for nothing. You went for 2 years. Let's just say you went for 2 years.
Yeah.
Somebody saw you.
Yeah.
You put on good tape. We'll offer you a scholarship and we'll offer you some NIL money. Cool, right? So why not keep taking that mentality at every level?
Exactly.
Why not go? You know what? Cool. I'll leave because I'll leave this money for the next kid.
Yeah.
Let me take my chance to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And let me start the grind back because that's what all life is.
That's all it is. Yeah.
We all got to start over with the grind.
It feels like we're teaching the wrong lesson.
Yeah.
About life.
Right.
That's what college is supposed to be about, learning some of the life lessons here before it gets deadly.
Right.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure that there's a grind that everyone needs to have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a short time, right? Everyone knows in 4 years, college is up, and what you doing?
Yeah.
You better have a plan once you cross that stage. That needs to be for athletics too. Like you got to have a plan after how long we give you to participate in the college experience.
Mm-hmm.
If you for some reason are short on time, I'm sorry, but we can't. This used to be a case by case basis. We can't just do it for everybody.
Right.
It needs to stay a case by case basis. That's what I want.
Moving on from college football to college